I wanted to spend a few minutes talking today about something that came through about 5 minutes ago. It's not rehearsed. I was shown I was shown us going on vacation, right? So imagine you're going on vacation. You're going to a new destination. You're really excited. You get to your hotel, and then lo and behold, you have an accident and your memory gets wiped. So you have temporary amnesia. So I want you to put yourself in that situation. Now remember, before that incident happened, you knew the why, the what, the where, the how. You knew all of the details. You understood all of the things you wanted to do on this journey. You had a checklist of highlights. You had some ideas about where you were going to go and venture. And you also had the idea that perhaps one of the fun things to do would be to go off the beaten track, that you wanted to see the real, whatever your location is. Yeah? You get hit with amnesia. All of a sudden, because you can't remember anything, you don't know why you're there. You don't know what you're there to do. Now, fortunately, there's a guide at reception. That guide has shown up and said, listen, don't worry, I've got this. I know why you're here. I've got everything mapped out over the next 7 days. We're going to go here, there, and everywhere. Now, imagine if you looked at that guide and you invested every single aspect of your vacation 100% faith in that guide. Didn't challenge them, just decided that they would decide all the places where you would go, all the experiences that you would have, because you felt that that was the safest, most reasonable thing that you could do. It was the smartest choice. And let's say halfway through your vacation, you began to feel so safe with this guide that you stopped seeing them as a guide and started to worship them. Worship them as the authority of this strange and exotic land that you have found yourself subject to. And then because of that, imagine that guide took upon themselves the authority and the agency to micromanage everything about your life, take your budget, take your money, tell you where you were going to eat every day, where you were going to go every day, all the transportation. And imagine at the end of that vacation, you got your memory back, but it was the day that you were due to go back to the airport. And as you were in the taxi on the way back to the airport, you looked through your phone, you saw all the photographs, and you saw the guide standing next to you, explaining everything, pointing everything. And you turn to your partner and you say, next time, we're going off the beaten track. We're just gonna immerse ourselves, because all of these photographs, they seem a bit safe, touristy, cliche. I want to know what this land is really about. I want to go off. I want to wander like I'm lost. And even if that means losing Wi-Fi, I don't care. I think we just go next time and we have an adventure. And so you pledge to return. That, in a nutshell, is your life. Your life is a vacation. It's a high adrenaline, high stake, high experience vacation for a consciousness that is one with everything, knows everything, cannot be destroyed, is infinite, and exists in no time. So I always joke, what do you get, the one that has everything? Well, what you get them is uncertainty. What you get them is a finite experience, the equivalent of a fruit fly or an afternoon in a butterfly's life over one meadow. You give them focus. You give them a pinpoint lens and avatar body, fully programmed, fully calibrated to draw in from that world all of the 5 sensory experiences. And yes, you introduce the unknown. And then right at the end, you say, here's the cherry on the cake. You're going in blind. You're going in not remembering. You're going to go in thinking that this is all there is. And now put yourself in the position that most of us find ourselves in, where we are asking questions, constantly looking around for guides, tour guides of this exotic land that we find ourselves, which is our life. And what I would say to you, the Cosmic Age is an opportunity to rip up the guide. It's an opportunity to thank the tour guide, shake their hand and say, I got this. It's an opportunity to get lost. It's an opportunity to jump out of the airplane with no parachute, whatever the costs. It's an opportunity to trust the unknown. It's an opportunity to temporarily in this life immerse yourself in a fully human experience. Now, those of you who are brand new to us, and even those of you that are not, remind yourself regularly what the N in the Om means. Remind yourself that you are already one. You already have all of the answers. The answers cannot be found outside with a tour guide. The answers are in the land itself. So in that exotic holiday, the what, the why, the who, the how, you will get glimmers of remembering. You might be going down a beaten track and you turn to your partner and say, oh, I know why we chose this now. We chose it because, and you're going to get an epiphany, and it's going to be an epiphany in the now moment given to you in the quantum field in real time.